Hello, angels. I hope you're all well. Welcome to today's science lesson. And I hope that the people in your home are all doing okay and you all had a lovely, lovely weekend. So, we're still on our unit looking at the human life cycle, and this is lesson 3. This lesson is for Monday, the 11th of May, 2020. And today we're looking at adults and old age. And your lesson intention is to explore some of the difficulties involved with old age. So I've got some inquiry questions for you and for your adults as well. Remember, discuss, discuss, discuss. Don't sit by yourself trying to answer all these questions in isolation. Discuss with the people you're living with. Get different opinions and viewpoints about this particular topic. It's an interesting one, so have fun with it, okay? And then email me this or email this back to us when you're submitting your assignment. So why do you think people age? Can people stop aging? How do humans change during their lifetime? And how old is too old? So again, this isn't just your viewpoint. I will also like you to write, even when you submit your assignment, and you write, oh, my dad thinks that this number is really, really old, or my mom thinks that people age because, or my sister or my brother thinks that people cannot stop aging or people can stop aging because. It would be nice to hear what your household thinks, okay? So have fun with this. Adults and old age. Now, in the United Kingdom, like many countries around the world, life expectancy is increasing more and more as people reach their 100th birthday. So, what this means is that, unlike in the past, these days people are living for longer, and we have a lot of people now reaching their 100th birthday and over. Now, when you're 100 in Britain, the Queen sends you a birthday telegram. So as soon as you turn 100 years old, the Queen, Queen Elizabeth, she sends you a special birthday message, special birthday card, which is a telegram wishing you a happy birthday. But that only happens when you turn 100. As people begin to age from adulthood to old age, their appearances changes as wrinkles appear and the skin becomes less elastic and thin. So you know that as people start to grow up, you can see some pictures I have of elderly people. They start having wrinkles, and their skin is less elastic and quite thin. So those of you who have grandparents, or if you have access to um, older generation within your homes, you can look at their skin and see the difference between theirs and yours and your parents. But if you don't have access to older generation or you don't have a grandparents, you can discuss this with your parents and they can talk to you about the older generation that they know and the difference that they found in terms of their aging. Also, as people get older, their reaction time also slows down and the muscle strength diminishes. Also, hearing and vision that used to be quite sharp may decline significantly. So, as people start to get older, maybe they'll need glasses because they can't see as far as they used to. Okay. And also, their hearing, they might not be hearing as well as they used to when they were a lot younger because of old age, as well as being able to see because of old age. Then and now of aging. So, I've got some images of some actors just to show you what they were like when they were a lot younger, and of course, what they were like now. Some of them are no longer alive, but I think maybe your parents might recognize some of these actors. You never know. So that's where you need to ask them. You just never know. Now, this is what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to do research as well as discuss with your adults and read up online as well. I would like you to explore the physical changes. So we're looking at old age to the human body as it ages. I've got some helpful web links here to help you. So I'd like you to research what happens to the human body as it ages. So we've talked about wrinkles, we've talked about the skin becoming quite thin. What do you notice? Maybe by the hair, maybe the way people are standing, maybe their posture. This is all for you to research and also get different opinions from your adults as well. So your task, which I'd like you to submit by Friday the 15th this week, find out what happens to our bodies as we get old. I would like you to create a things to expect as you age. So that's your title. Things to expect as you age flyer or poster. Your flyer or poster will obviously include the physical changes to the body. So you make a flyer or a poster and it's called things to expect as you age. So we've mentioned wrinkles, we've mentioned thinning of the skin, I'd just like you to do your research and find out what else can people expect as they get older. All right. I'll also like you to think about how we care for the elderly and also look at attitudes towards the older generations across the world or other cultures. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be within the UK. We all come from different parts of the world, which is fantastic. So you can speak to your adults at home. This is where it's perfect. Speak to them and find out from them the culture that you are from. How do we interact with the older generation? How do we treat the older generation? What do we expect from the older generation? Those kind of things, all right? So speak to your adult. This is a fun topic and it's fantastic to be able to get other people's viewpoints as well because we will all get old one day. We all hope to get old and live for a very, very long time. So this is great. So at least we know what to expect as we get older. Now you have an extra task here. So if you have pictures of you as a baby or when you were much younger to how you are now, I would like you to list some of the changes that you have gone through as you've grown. And of course, this is where it's good to discuss with your adults as they know you best. So if you don't have access to pictures, that's fine. You can speak to them and obviously ask them what has been the main difference from when you were a baby to how old that you are now. So here's the email to send your work in, year5@grange.harrow.sch.uk. And I would like your task to be submitted by this coming Friday. Okay? So enjoy doing this task because it's really, really, it's a lovely, lovely topic. So you take care. Bye.